Planned Brotherhood is
Start
not
again.
a... What?
Nico was coughing. Start again.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
And Nick was saying, start again, start again.
My throat is so hoarse, it hurts so bad. All right. La la la. Okay, let's start the show. Planned Brotherhood is not affiliated or associated. Associated? I'm not associated or associated with Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is not. Though is a registered trademark. Excuse me, I'm not wearing my glasses. Back to point at hand. Trademark of Planned Parenthood Federation of America Incorporated. Thank you for listening.
Go! Planned Brotherhood! Planned Brotherhood! PJ and Nick are out of control. They will crash the airwaves with a microphone. So sit down tight and listen close. All the ladies now to go close! Planned Brotherhood! Planned Brotherhood!
You'd think if you were done talking, you'd get off mic to groan. It sounds like you laid down on the couch with the microphone.
I have a sore back, too. It hurts so awful. Will one of you gentlemen please walk on it? I need to be loose and limber.
I'm not sure we've been introduced. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ephron. Ephron Lawrence of Arabia III. I'm Swedish. I'm 87.
Arabia is a Swedish name. You can
Son
laugh
of
on the
Arabia.
microphone if you want, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
The third.
Wait for it.
Oh, my back.
I can tell this is going to go great, but we should establish now. Nico, Nick.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, here we go.
Excuse
Welcome
You
me.
back.
call him Nico even when you're not around.
Every time I'm on the episode. Just let me know. Nico?
Seriously, if you call him Nick once.
I'm very formal.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ephron.
Ephron. And this is Nicholas. And this is Nicholas O. Right?
Correct.
And
Yes.
what's PJ stand for? I'm so confused by your name. I knew BJ's in the day. But then the fags were sticks and cigarettes. And it was so much different. And I'm
The
so...
fags were sticks and cigarettes?
No,
true.
it is.
A fag can be referred to a cigarette or a bundle of sticks.
I knew this gentleman to my left was so
I think
smart.
there's
He has such
a
an
third
intelligent
example,
haircut.
This is true.
I
It's
feel like
gelled up, but it doesn't look gelled up. Like I could run my hands through it, and it would leave no product. You
That's a
just
good
wake
gel.
up with good hair, don't you?
Who are you talking
Tell
to?
Ephron
Yeah.
the truth. Please, I'm lying down. I like to pretend I'm at my psychiatrist sometimes and be open and honest with young men and give them words of wisdom I can bestow
Wait a
upon
minute.
you.
You're at your therapist's office talking to young men?
No, I just act like it. So I lay down on the floor and I give words
couch,
of
Couch
advice.
is uncomfortable.
No, I just have bad lumbar, as I told before, and it doesn't give me the support I need for my scoliosis.
You look like you might have carpal tunnel too, yes?
No, it's just I was born with crooked arms. It's referred as pigeon's elbow in the 40s, and then it became fag elbow in the 80s when George Michael was
I think
around.
they still call it that. I'm pretty sure it's fag
He's
elbow.
whamming it still in the bathrooms. It's horrible.
All right, I'm gonna stop with that.
Yeah, we got to pull the plug.
Ah, my voice hurts.
Plus side is Gabe hurt his voice. He won't be talking much now.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude, that was fun though.
Oh, Gabe's back. I feel like we don't
And
do
I
enough.
am Gabe. Ephron is left. He had
All
a
right,
doctor's
no
appointment.
interrupting. Good God. We're not talking over each other.
I don't know where he went. He just said he went to a doctor's appointment.
Wait,
But
who's this
is good.
now? There's a lot of characters today.
You
I
guys
wasn't
both do
prepared.
good voices.
Yeah.
No. That was about the only one I have. It's like this, and I don't know.
So I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit. My throat does hurt. That fucking hurt, dude. You guys let me go
So
way
this is
too
Planned
fucking long.
Brotherhood.
But seriously, you guys should have just like punched me and like stopped me.
Maybe it's all that blue, untrustworthy looking Mountain Dew that you were guzzling before.
Code
the show.
blue.
It's good.
How many colors
Actually,
of
Coming from Mountain Dew, Code Blue.
dude, have
It's
you
like
not
Code
had
Red,
this?
but it's
No, I've had the
tropical
red
flavor.
one, but I'm unfamiliar with the
No,
blue.
okay, this is Mountain Dew Voltage. Get it correct, boys.
Code
First of all,
Voltage.
this tastes like melted gummy bears.
Code
I should pass it around.
melted gummy bears.
It's Voltage.
Coming this fall, Mountain Dew Voltage with ginseng.
Now do a bit on my Bud Light.
Imagine gummy bears shot with lasers, sprinkled with little Japanese ginsengs. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
I was in
Flavor's
Seattle and they were
choice.
handing out like some sort of new Mountain Dew. This was a long time ago though.
Tastes like
They had like a big
lasers in
fucking
your
crate of
mouth.
it, and people just kept going back and getting these free bottles.
Oh, yeah,
They're
it's like-
1 liter bottles.
When Bumbershoots in town.
You get a lot of people wearing like Mountain Dew Voltage T-shirts.
You can admit it's the homeless. They pack up and
Yeah,
they
I'll
go.
tell you what I wear. Almost being homeless, I feel like I can speak for them. Is you wear a backpack and you just snatch up all the free swag. You
Yeah.
get your Cliff Bars, your Mountain
Okay,
Dew.
first
hype.
of all, in that sentence you use swag. Who do you think you are? You're not a celebrity.
Swag is actually
Swag should
down.
only be used if you're a celebrity and you're going to like party
I
events.
can't use the
That
word.
was-
I'm
you
not-
can't
No,
say
swag
swag.
should not be in your vocabulary unless you're like a C-list celebrity. If you're above Carrot Top and you're getting
Wait a
invited
minute,
to
wait a
some kind of Vogue party,
How
I never claimed to be above Carrot Top.
How do you know you're famous enough to start being able to use the word swag? You've been on TV.
no.
What does it take? Radio?
You first have to get,
Morning
swag comes in
Zucker.
your vocabulary when you get invited to a party per se, and you get swag for the first time because then you get the swag home.
He was
No,
invited to Bumper Shoot
Yeah.
and being part of that.
I was
they
invited
gave
by
him free
Ticket
Well,
swag.
that's like homeless swag. That's like
That's
No,
what I'm
because the
talking
homeless-
about.
hey, you
Every
have
article of
dreadlocks,
clothing I'm
dude.
wearing right now,
and you
including
like
this,
you like
gold
punk
necklace?
music. Have a free T-shirt that has Rastafarian.
I
Dude,
doubt.
you don't take a free T-shirt. I take it wherever they offer.
I doubt
do.
the
I use
homeless
it as
guy
grease
was
rags.
asking for change just so he could buy a ticket to Bumper Shoot to get some swag. That's the difference.
Well, you
Man,
really
you
did have to save up $75.
When they would say
I
it,
could spend the 60
man,
bucks
I
on
need
malt
some
liquor.
change for some swag. I think you're talking about like drugs. I'd be like, no, sir. I say no. Dare. Thank you very much. I dare to say no to you to get that swag. Because I know what that means. And then if I knew it was T-shirts, I would have closed the homeless. I would have been like Jesus.
Speaking of free T-shirts, Dare was always
Always.
yeah,
I
Dare
give
was
out Dare
always-
T-shirts. It's a win-win.
yeah.
You go to like
you-
those Dare field
I'm
days and
clothing
get
and
a.
keeping people off drugs.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank
I
you.
was
We're
waiting.
talking
Goddamn.
about Dare field days and like neon colored Dare shirts.
Okay, I
They're
have a
awesome.
perfect example of this.
Shut up.
I am. I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm going to do some business.
Okay.
I'm going to do my taxes real fast.
In-
Do you have a 1040 EZ, Nick?
Nick
No,
O.
I
Nick
have a
O.
1040A. not
No,
a
sorry. I was
1040
talking to
EZ.
you. I was just looking at him for dramatic effect.
Well,
Because you're going to confuse me. I'm in the middle, God damn it.
He was looking in.
O
the
to my
reflection.
left and Nana O to my right.
Okay, if you'd please put your mic down as you
Yeah, back
promised
to
to do.
taxes.
Back to doing
Next
my
time.
taxes.
Because I actually have something.
Do you have my
April
calculadora?
15th.
I need that shit
April
too.
15th, you got to be done. Just put it away.
That was
Just
for the bilingual folks.
pick up the
There.
pen, put down the mic.
You remember Dad's supposed best friend, Terry
Yeah,
B?
Terry.
Yeah. He worked for the DARE program. Also, he was a police officer, but also a Jehovah's Witness. So he
Yeah.
wasn't able to give talks or anything because he carried a gun.
Yeah, you carry a gun, you put yourself in danger. You're not supposed to do it. But he was.
I
like,
thought it was more just against God's will to carry a gun.
He
to
was
be
like-
able to, take action if needed.
Yeah, there was like the possibility that he would kill someone, that he would shed blood, and that was. But whenever he became a Jehovah's Witness, he was close enough to retirement. That's another fucking hilarious like hypocrisy in there. Like, oh, I just won't give talks or go out in service for a few years, and then I think he's an elder now.
Yeah, most likely. He had to retire eventually. There was probably a big stereotype 80s scene where he handed
Yeah.
over his badge and gun.
I'll
But,
let you guys get over your Planned Brotherhood in just a moment, just to be back to the same point earlier.
What do you
My
mean by
dare-
Planned Brotherhood?
Well, you guys are talking about family and stuff, which you always do, so
Sure.
that's good.
Sure.
Back to the previous point, though, with
No,
the
I feel like you
dare
cut me
and
down.
all that. I did cut you off, yeah.
Cut me down. I don't care if
yeah,
you cut me off.
5th grade dare teacher that we had, Officer Cravey, got cut out of being the dare guy and being a police officer because he would buy underage kids cigarettes and beer.
Wow.
And he was our dare officer.
I remember thinking it was
True
a big
story.
deal that our elementary school crosswalk lady smoked cigarettes. I
Yeah.
felt like I should go to the principal and see if I could get her fired.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dad's friend Terry B was also, he was a police officer, but he was big into the DARE program.
Mhm.
And so he got us into like, special events, field days and whatnot. And
Oh, yeah,
going
I
back to
remember going to one of those with him.
yeah. And I got my free T-shirt that day, Dare. And I like the Dare shirt. Like, if I want to wear it ironically now, I will. Because,
Man, too many people do.
yeah, because they're always at the thrift store. There's like 60 Dare shirts always.
Yeah.
But the one I got this particular field day was, I was told it was fuchsia, but I got made fun of for the whole 5th grade because I didn't have another shirt to wear, probably. I don't know. But it was obviously pink and 8 sizes too big, as all my shirts were back then.
Yeah.
Now I've gone too much in the other direction.
Yeah.
Which is why you guys are seeing my midriff.
Although we had those, like, I had a blue and you had a red.
First of all, midriff should not be in your vocabulary either.
You have a lot of problem with my vocabulary tonight.
I've been
Did I use
playing
it wrong? Is
Scrabble
that-
a lot. I can't help it.
Oh,
I'm a
man.
big Scrabble fan. I'm
Oh.
a horrible speller. So
Talk to me about Scrabble. I fucking love
I
it.
get challenged a lot. What you mean? Scrabble doesn't have 4 B's in it. I played that before. I Scrabble.
Look it up.
Look it up.
You guys seen this new Super Scrabble? It's like twice as many words.
They have a quadruple word score. as a matter of
Quadruple
fact.
word score.
I kind of want to play it, and I kind of want to slaughter you at it,
Yeah.
That's
like I do
mind-blowing.
everything else.
Yeah.
I am a Scrabble fanatic lately. It's kind of crazy. I got it on my phone.
Everyone plays on their phone.
I guess
think
iPod. No,
that's
I don't.
What
I'm
about
not,
Facebook? Are you on Facebook? And if so, do you play that? They can't call it Scrabble, but it's Scrabble.
I can't be on Facebook.
Let's get into this a little bit.
It's a
legally.
bullshit lie. I'm waiting for it. Go ahead.
Not on Facebook actually.
No, that's.
So-
I'm sure that's not a lie.
First
Hold
of
on
all,
one
I
second.
don't know. I'm just not really into computers or online right now. So I don't know.
Right
This-
now, did you have a phase you had to wean yourself off of it?
Fuck, I have
too many
I have a
girls from
degree in
Kansas
TV
fucked you
video
over?
productions with a minor in web design, bitches. What?
I have a
Now
problem with
I-
your vocabulary.
Now I'm
Gabe.
not even on the internet.
And now I'm not even. Seriously, I used to like.
Making
Fucking how
good
long
use of
ago?
that
It was
degree.
like. Well, I didn't smoke back then.
I got a degree in acting.
I'm.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I bought it, so I would assume.
But now
it
I
is.
don't even act
You
anymore.
can use the word swag.
That is true. When you do like low end budgets of like Shakespeare, you're like, "Where's
Yeah,
the
it's
swag
called
parties,
bumper
y'all?"
shit.
What?
Gabe, do you ever consider doing stand-up comedy?
I
Doing a lot
do.
of crowd work?
I do. I used to do improv actually.
Let's
when
hear
I
his Facebook piece. Speaking of,
No. Well,
One
no.
thing
It's
at a time,
popular. I
sorry.
saw that in a movie. Let's do Facebook pop.
No. I don't do Facebook jokes.
Come on, funny people. Come
Sorry,
How many
on.
people have?
You're quoting funny people. Give it another 2 years, man.
I didn't quote Facebook at all.
Okay, funnier people. He's talking about the sequel.
Man, I'm just blazing right now. Why don't you join me in this party? Why you not passing, not smoking? See,
What are you
Nick.
talking about?
Oh,
Smoking?
Nicholas is doing it right.
I'm applying for jobs right now, Gabe.
Exactly.
Ease off. We're not doing anything aside from enjoying each other's company.
Would
And
you
getting fucking fucked up.
Would you turn down a job?
Hey, man, can you calm down?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you know, I got
seriously.
things going on.
Yeah, you
I
I'm
don't need
tripping
people to
balls
know.
right now, dude. I'm having a bad high, and this ride is not going well. You're freaking me out with that
I
curly
have
hair
that
and that
effect on
over
people.
attitude of yours.
Oh, call me Frodo again. People are missing it.
I don't. You're more. I thought you were Samwise Gamgee, dude.
You
Good
are
old
fucking
Samwise.
queer.
Should have been
Dude.
trusting my gut. The needle was a bad idea.
God
The fuck
damn.
brings a needle into this party?
So
Stand up, Gabe. Considered it?
I've dabbled.
What do you mean you dabbled? Open mic?
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Seriously?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, come on,
Every
open mic.
day.
I did, but the problem with that is, and I'm more of an improv kind of fly by the seat of my pants because I have a real problem writing
Make
shit
up
down.
words.
Exactly, you know.
Just right there on the spot, improv it.
If I could make a career out of like making fun of drunk fat people, or like this women in general, like I would do
it
like
horribly.
exactly. But they're drunk,
Yes,
so they're not
horribly.
going to really matter. I mean, like I could get a low end gig at like bars every night, making like $60 plus free
Be a
booze and
total
hand
hack.
jobs in the bathroom.
That's what you're doing now, man. You work at Second Street. Come on.
But they're in the cooler, so it's harder to maintain the erection because it's cold. My testicles. I'm like,
hope you
receding
get a
back up
tip.
and hurt me, so jerk me off faster. I need to get shit. I'm still waiting on 3 tables. I have a 2-top that just got sat.
I
Dude,
can't
they want a
even make
bottle
that
of wine.
joke
I
on
need to
you.
pop
You
this
just did
cork.
it.
You're
Guys,
waiting
guys.
tables at the comedy club?
No, at
Ooh.
2nd Street.
Oh, I
But
was
he
just
calls
making a
2nd
joke.
Street his comedy
all
club.
right.
I'm going to comedy
Should
club.
we explain that
Who let
Second
this
Street
go?
is
Who
where
was
you guys
puff-
work?
Who's talking up?
It's a restaurant where we work.
Okay.
Oh, I mean,
You're the one that
comedy
said it
club.
like
I'm looking
8
for a
times.
job right now, guys. We can't be hollering that out. I'm gonna be looking for a job soon. They're already trying to fire me for everything else.
What are they trying to fire you for, Gabe?
First of all, a hand job in the cooler. It was horrible.
Was that a hand job to yourself? Because that's how you made it sound the first time. No?
Well, I have partial numbness in my left hand, so it really doesn't feel like I'm doing it. So I feel like I'm like sex is, if you don't get me wrong, mostly mental on most people's occasions, especially women. That's what guys need to learn. If you get their
He's
mind
trying to
going,
piece out on us right now.
if you get their mind going, you're gonna get their pussy going. You're gonna get them wet. You're gonna get them wild, and shit's gonna go down. It's gonna be like a slip and slide without the like little splash thing at the end with like the crocodile. Like you're like, go through the crocodile.
Well,
Oh,
If
Crocodile
you're
Mile?
who
Are we
does-
talking about
who doesn't
Crocodile
want-
Mile?
No, you don't put dish soap on it without goggles on because you will go blind for a week. It's fucking horrible. As fun as and faster as you go, your eyes will get
the
palm
same thing
olive
happens
in it.
when you
and-
masturbate.
What?
The same thing happens when you masturbate, right? You do go blind. That's why I don't masturbate.
What are you talking about?
Anyone
I
here-
think it makes my vision clearer. Actually, I can see like an eagle after I jerk one off. Once I get a load out, it's like eagle eyes. Like I can check out booties better. Like there's room. That's why I jerk off at work. I was like, ooh.
I can't handle that. I gotta go to the bathroom. And
I
jerk
jerked
off.
off, I
What's
jerked off
up
at work
now?
one time. Guys.
You guys are making me sound like I chronically
Wait,
masturbate.
wait.
8 times a day
Yeah,
is
he
not
did-
much,
He did
guys.
consist that I have a joke.
Yeah, Nick's got. Oh, I thought you had a story.
Nope.
All right, let's hear it.
I jerked off at work one time and I found Amelia Earhart. Go on.
You work at a library? Is that what- I was in the historical section. I was
Please
wondering-
stop trying to
No,
talk.
actually, he works as Hillary Swank's personal assistant.
Where did she disappear to? This is the Bermuda Triangle, and I got a hard one, and I just let it rip. Pulled down my pants. I
Gabe,
scared
you
a
better
lady.
stop talking over people.
Yes, seriously.
Oh, I have a slip and slide story that Gabe's not allowed to be involved with.
Oh man, I know
Are you guys
He's
like
all
haters
mean mugging me
now?
right now. You guys can't see that, but Gabe was just mean mugging
I
me.
was mean mugging
He was just
Nico.
like,
What? And
Because
you-
I
tell
really
me to
don't
shut
give a
up.
shit about Frodo and Sam over here. Because I'll fucking, this is their show. The only one's films I really
Nobody's
care about is
enjoying
Nico.
your coughing into the
I
mic
love
for 5
that.
minutes.
Hold on. I love
Nick-
how we were just talking about 40 seconds ago how you were over talking people. I don't really give a shit. Now hold on.
Mean mugging.
Yeah, I
no.
was just saying. You know what?
I was
I
trying
was
to.
just
I was
trying
trying to
to
let
tell
the
you.
audience out
Look
there
here,
know that.
everybody.
I just don't want to talk over Nick. So
Voltage.
Nico.
Sketch insane.
All right,
Nick
are we
O.
done here? Because I think I know Nick's.
I'm
slip and
still
slide
confused with
story.
the O, not a O situation. I think we should switch spots.
Who invited this guy? Slip and slides.
What else do we want
Yeah,
to talk
remember
about?
when we were
Do you want
sick
to do
of
some more dare shout outs, or what are we doing
Oh
here?
my god.
I want to
Oh
thank my dear
God.
guys.
Yes,
God.
exactly.
You know what DARE stands for? Get out of my house.
No, but seriously.
I dare you to say that again to my face, and see what fucking happens.
Fanny boot.
All right, Nico, did you ever have a slip and slide growing up?
Fuck, man, we were poor. I had a bunch of trash bags. and
We
some
didn't have
soap.
grass. We had to do it
So,
on
yeah.
the streets.
I never bought
the mean
Yeah.
streets.
Yeah, we had to do it on the asphalt, and it was level. It sucked.
Well, it
the
wasn't
garbage
uphill.
bags would always like roll up, and you're just like sliding on pure asphalt. There's a little soap, but a lot of blood.
Let's not talk
Yeah.
about slip and slide. I go on for hours
Wait a
with slip and
minute.
slides.
You're not allowed to, PJ. Grandma had a slip and slide when we were growing up, but it wasn't a slip and slide. It was called a hot dogger.
Yeah.
And it was fashioned to look like a hot dog, and the little sprinklers on the sides that help lubricate and go down properly
Yeah.
were mustard and ketchup bottles, but it was water. Anyway, she would lay it on this patch of grass, but it was the only patch of grass in
Right.
the whole
The rest
backyard.
of the rest of the yard was loose gravel, like little
Right.
rocks.
And so much of this loose gravel. Oh, hold on, they're having their own conversation.
hey, what's going on?
Whenever
here?
we're talking,
Still, we're telling you a story.
mainly
I
I'm
don't
telling.
listen to you guys. This is for you guys are doing this. Hopefully for other people besides just our pleasure and company. I'm doing it for the ladies and the gentlemen, I'll say, per
I
se.
think you're gonna get a lot of ladies' phone numbers.
There's gonna be a lot of editing this episode.
Anyway,
Lots of HJs coming in the future for Gabe Simpson.
the hot dogger would be on the
I
grass.
definitely not need
I'm
Continue
gonna
on.
fucking kill you.
All right, man. Hot
I'm
dog.
gonna
Please
kill you.
continue.
Okay,
So,
let's
hot
just cut
dog,
right
no,
to the
no.
payoff. Is that the loose gravel got kicked up into the grass and we hurt ourselves.
Shut
'Cause
up.
at the end of the slip and slide, there was gravel, and you hurt
No,
yourselves?
no. The gravel got shot up under the rubber. Never mind. Dane Cook already said it better.
Yeah.
All right,
Man, you
that
should have been
went.
Gabe and stole that joke. Straight from Dane Cook. That should have been your finish. Is Dane Cook's
What are you
finish?
talking about? I just stole shit from Dane Cook. Tell me
Not
the
yet.
joke I stole from Dane Cook.
Just wait for it. No,
He's
you
really
stole
asking
Ollie.
you.
You stole Dane Cook's annoyingness, that's for sure.
Possibly on that front. I agree with you.
And your last HBO special, underwhelming at best.
It's HBO. I should have been on Showtime. I know.
Yeah, Showtime's more your speed. Yeah,
They have weeds.
he's a weeds guy, of course. What do you think about Dexter? Piece of shit, right? We can agree.
Never seen an episode.
Oh, I say no. I like Dexter.
You're
I haven't
wrong.
seen
Let's
the
talk about it
latest
for a
episode.
minute. The listeners love when we talk about TV, when we go on a TV tangent, especially.
I'm sure they do.
We can't get enough emails. Positive. Best show on TV right now? I feel like you're going to say Lost. Nico, I was
Yeah, I
wondering.
would.
How do
I
you
like
feel about Breaking Bad? Do you know of it? Have you seen it?
I've only seen like half of the first season, or maybe 3/4 of the first season, and I really liked it. I haven't seen any more than that, but I like the premise. I thought it was good. But I
I've
haven't
dug
seen
my
it.
feet into season 3 now. It's amazing.
Well,
What's
why
happening?
am I a hater?
We need to take a break, I feel
Why?
like.
No.
Well, get on mic.
Worst time to take a break. If you're
Why
gonna
don't you
call
ask
a
me what
hater,
the funniest show on TV is? What's the best show on TV right now? Ask me.
What's the best show on TV?
Cougar Town.
What'd you say?
Cougar Town.
There, now you turned me into a hater.
Never would heard
Now I'm
that
hating.
show.
Second best show. You want to hear it? Are you sure? I don't think you're ready for this.
Is it the middle?
Jersey Shore.
Oh, I could have guessed that.
You gotta love the Guidos,
didn't.
yo. They're
Still
fucking
haven't
gelled
seen
up
that show
hair.
either.
This show's a little overhyped, if you ask me. And
You've
the
seen it
second
then?
oh yeah.
I've seen 2 episodes.
Dude,
total.
apparently, no. Okay, I don't want to overtalk. Sorry.
No,
No.
go.
Thank you. For
I
that.
tried pulling back. Hey, you know what?
If you missed
I
that,
just got there. Okay.
if
you
that
have to
apology
realize
was sincere,
It wasn't sincere
it
because
was.
I do want to talk more about Jersey Shore.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
You now have the floor.
No, I don't have the floor.
Nico gets the
wanna
second half of the
clarify
show.
all you two little
Please.
haters
Yes.
talking over. I'll pull back the reins. You just have to set me
I'm
straight.
hating.
You had to
Yeah.
glare at me a little bit.
Set
Well,
you
we were going to
straight
wait
right
until
now.
our first cigarette break, and then we were going to have a talk, not on mic.
No.
though.
Oh, the talk on it. You guys gave me that talk last time, and then like after
And it
the
obviously
cigarette break,
did
you're like,
nothing.
No, talk more. Talk more.
Yes.
Speaking of Gabe's last time on there, that one got some positive and negative feedback.
I only told him about the positive.
If you're on Facebook, you would see that.
I'm on Facebook.
Oh.
Fuck Facebook.
I feel
In
like
their
you are on
face.
Facebook, like some secret profile. Nobody
That's
needs to
from the
know
fuck-
He's
that I'm
probably
just like
like
everybody
Himalaya.
else.
Himanshu Joshi.
I
This
don't know.
guy does actually work for the government. You've always thought he was too smooth, too funny.
Yeah, there's something a little off about your funniness.
He's
Not
a
the jokes
sniper.
themselves, but the
He's a
fact that it's so
military
consistent.
sniper.
I've killed people.
It was all because
What was your
of
first kill? Tell
tall,
us all about
hot
it.
blonde,
It was in Baghdad, 97. I was laying low.
New York,
And you were like 11. Go on.
No.
So you have an aging
Killed
cream
a
as a
hooker.
secret agent as well.
Will you stop over talking me right now?
I'm not saying anything.
No,
He is the co-host of the
Sam
fucking
is.
show.
Gabe, quit
One
hating,
will be
man.
killed.
I'm not hating.
Just because I'm funny, you gotta hate.
I am, actually.
Is that what bothers you about BJ?
It's not your mouth that's bothering me, it's your eyes. I don't know. You have slant eyes, I guess. You have really narrow,
I've heard
wide, almond type eyes,
Narrow-
per se.
narrow- wide.
I feel like this is racist, even though we're all white.
No, it's not racist. You do have some almond type macadamian eyes
Escape
yourself. You're
eye
more of a
fucks
cone
neck.
shaped macadamian. Like, be careful. Don't stand too close if you have allergies. Seriously. You might catch a rash from them. And it's not the good rash that goes away. If you know what I mean. Ladies, holler back.
To your rash?
It's totally
Not to
eye
mine.
fucking neck right now.
What was that, Nico?
Nico's doing a bit over
Gabe
here.
is totally eye fucking neck.
I just
right
didn't want to look at
now.
him because I just
He would
insinuated
probably
he had an
jump on me
STD.
and
So I
I'd
just
be
figured I'd
dead.
like go whoop and look your way because I just didn't want
You
to look.
smelt the funk.
Gabe is at an open mic in his head where visuals register for people.
I'm really
We're a fucking audio podcast.
pretty much. You know what? I'm pretty. You guys are. I'm forgetting that this is like your show. All right, this is all I'm thinking. Like I'm on it. I'm like on. I just have a mic. Let's sit down. Let's do some comedy. And you guys are like my audience / like you're just like my co-guest. Like this is my
Where
own show.
can people find the Gabe Show on the internet?
We're like
Maybe you're starting it. I don't know.
3 fingers of Gabe's hand who has 3 finger puppets. Just like,
I
Oh, I have a comedy
to
set.
jerk
Oh,
off. That's how
that's
skilled I am.
hilarious.
Talking about HJs. I'll just 3-finger it. That's a howdy doody of a time.
What if I threw an accent your way? Can you master it first try?
No.
If you did give him one.
Irish?
Good day, mate.
Not bad, I'll say. Not bad.
No. That's totally Irish. Yeah. No. All right, you're good.
Yeah, we don't even need to move on with that. You are too pleased with yourself. Did he bring himself to tears laughing? Again, not visual. Please put it up to your face.
You have
No, my
another
cock.
tough one for me, huh? I'm not scared. I'm good at this shit.
So you're Jamaican.
Shishini. me. I don't know. Oi, Peckerwood.
It sounded like Bjork at first, and then it got really weird at the end.
I don't know. I don't know accents. I can't.
Like
do
either
accents.
Bjork or Kylon. You should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers.
Marx Brothers.
We named the dog Indiana.
Is that all you can
That
do?
is not
Just
bad,
Indiana
though.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Close your
I
eyes.
could do Last Crusade.
Close your eyes, and then
dialogue.
PJ will do it
He
again.
doesn't like the last. Too bad he wasn't in the last one, the Crystal Skull, because that would really set it off with the aliens. If you know.
Indiana, give me your hand. That one was bad.
Yeah, that one was. You should have left it at 2. But
Additional Sean
Yeah.
Connery statement.
What an immediate just cut out of me, and then just turn your head away.
well, I want to ask Gabe.
should have left it at 2. Gabe.
I want to talk a little more about the last Indiana Jones because I saw it with PJ, and I feel like Nico, but maybe I didn't know you.
No, I
yet.
was red.
Okay. But I remember we were high and we were not primed to see it, but we're like, let's just get it out of the way, I guess, because we really loved, especially.
Let's just give some money to George Lucas. Seriously, let's like this if we better because he's
could use
getting
it, he got
older
sued.
and he needs it
He
because
got
he only
sued.
has so many other things that'll financially support him, like Lucas Sound and Arts and
That's
He
right.
got sued for
Indiana
what?
Whip replicas.
I don't know. They made a documentary called like The People versus George
Lucas.
I got
Yeah, I've
mine
heard
off
about
eBay.
that.
My whip.
Anyway, Indiana Jones.
I whip
When I-
like
when I
cats,
saw-
stray cats.
When I saw Crystal Skull with this guy, PJ.
Good day, mate.
All right. Can we just let's cut this short?
Is that
today.
a bull whip?
Stop.
We don't usually give a proper
Bull
outro.
whip.
Seriously.
He whipped a cat.
Okay, it's time for that cigarette break / talk.
I hope we get a lot of negative feedback.
Slash
You
whipping.
guys should have let me do
I want this to be
You
our
should've
worst
just
rated
let me
show
go
ever.
How
off
about
at
this?
the opening. That's why you should have cut me off at the beginning, because then I just got in my mind that I could just
We've
fucking go
cut
off.
you off numerous times.
We've tried.
No,
We-
I'm
we've not
Even with
succeeded.
this mean voice.
How about this?
After this, the Indiana Jones story is going to be even lamer than the hot dogger story.
Do you really want some like
You're-
non-joke shit? Like seriously? Like okay, Indiana Jones,
Are these
Good
jokes?
movies.
And break.
great fucking opening scene with the fucking like
You're
No,
talking
no,
about the
Russian,
new one?
with the driving through the prairie dog, all that great shit.
The
fucking-
CGI prairie dog? Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember.
word with the bomb blowing up and the little thing in the refrigerator. That was great. Would never survive. You'd never survive. You just
That's
fucking
why they call it nuking the fridge now.
whatever. They would
Rather
open the
than,
fridge and you'd be applesauce and be like Indiana.
Yeah, but you could say that about scenes from previous Indiana Jones films also. Like, he's not going to fly off a cliff in an inflatable raft and survive with 2
Exactly.
other people aboard.
Best
But
Indiana
I still
Jones,
loved Temple of
Best
Doom.
Indiana Jones is Lost Ark, and it will always be the best Indiana Jones.
Agreed. Absolutely. Anybody that doesn't. Everyone.
I disagree.
You're going to go Last
You
Crusade,
can
aren't
leave
you?
Nick's,
Last Crusade.
Nico's house. now.
What?
Last Crusade is so fucking awesome.
What's funny is Temple of Doom used to be my favorite. Like, all growing up, when people
Sure.
asked me, up until 12 years old, it was my favorite. But everything is a set piece about that movie, and it doesn't fit in with any, even Crystal Skull. Like, I'm not saying it's good. Don't look at me that
It was
way.
so cartoony, the whole thing.
Yeah. Anyway, the point of the story was
You're not going to go to college, you say? Get over here, mutt.
we saw it opening weekend, and PJ left.
It's a lie.
That was pretty good.
And
I
we
like
don't
that.
usually have the discussion once we just exited a movie, like, what do you think? But with the new Indiana Jones, we got to talk about it. And you were on board. You were like, dude, I don't hate it nearly as much as you do.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that I've only seen once. I walked out enjoying
Me too.
it, but everyone else hating it like just made me think, oh yeah, I do hate it too, because everything everybody pointed out was true.
Let's get your opinion, Nico. We all saw it, right? That's the mistake
the
we
Indiana
made.
Jones, the
yeah,
new one or
the
whatever?
new one.
I don't care.
Okay.
But did
Can
they
I
mean
I didn't
anything
see
to
it.
you growing up? The other movies?
They tried making it. They tried making it an '80s nostalgic movie
No.
with new age effects, and it was
Okay. I don't want.
entertaining at best.
I still want. Can I talk now? I've been holding my tongue so much. All
Go
right.
on.
So
for
was
an
I.
This is
insanely
why
long time.
Indiana Jones: The Crystal Skull was bad. All right, at the end. All
Uh-huh.
right.
Way
Every
before the
other
end, but-
Indiana Jones movie was plausible with whatever
Eh.
fucking
No.
treasure, whatever
Plausible.
treasure. Okay, whatever. But it
The
was,
Holy fucking Grail. I don't
Exactly.
know if you're a
but
believer.
it melts faces. All right.
Don't
but there
look
was,
at it.
Okay,
not
but there
not
was,
if you don't look at it.
Okay, but there was an Ark of a Covenant, and there was the stones.
the Sankara stones, of course.
Exactly, and then there was also the
Whoa,
cup
nice
of
pull.
Christ. All those things are like logical, like real things. And yes, they're fucking like there was Jesus, but I've never seen an alien, and I've never seen like there's no books that say like
You've never seen Jesus
aliens came
either.
down and gave skulls,
It
and
was dumb-
they will
it
heal
was
you from
dumb to go-
cancer if you touch them. Let's all gather these crystal skulls up.
Before you get too deep into your
Are you
news-
gonna Google
news
something for
script.
me or something? I'm gonna prove you wrong. Some lady in Minnesota owns one, and she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and now she's all well because she keeps it between her legs every night. The crystal
she
skull.
has.
There's
To
no way
keep
to
it-
stop you from doing it.
Yeah.
I can't
No,
cut you off
dude.
in the middle.
You
I
can't.
was gonna say.
Do you not? Are you not entertained
It
by
was,
my?
no, I am.
I can say I'm
You
not.
fucking
I
just
am.
hate my shit. Like
No.
fucking
Gabe,
like.
you know I
Sometimes you
love
enjoy it, and then sometimes
That's
you just
a-
stare at me.
That's
like,
the last time I scold you because I'm doing it for humor and you're not taking it that way.
I am not because I feel uncomfortable when
Nico
I
promised to make
When
fun
you're
of you a
uncomfortable,
lot.
do you talk
He's
about
not
it?
doing
and I've been
He's
doing
out
it
of
a
it.
week. I've been weekly making fun of you.
You're just way foregone, dude. That's why I
No,
got
it's
you.
not so much
I
that,
tried foregoing you so you wouldn't rip on me hard because I know how you roll, and I know
I was
you
ready
can't
to
really
rip.
step at me because I'll just tear you apart. But
You're
you,
pointing
my
at-
friend,
Quit pointing at people without identifying them audio
Yes.
wise.
You and you.
I had both
You
hands
get
going
it.
at the same time.
Don't you? Oh
Look at
wait.
Nick.
Both my
He's yelling
fingers
at
are
you.
pointing at the Knicks. I'm not scared of you guys because you're foregone and you can't stand
Again,
up to
you-
me.
okay.
But you,
PJ.
PJ,
Wow.
you just look at me with those
Unusable.
almond eyes and you just like glare at
Thank
me
you.
like
Speak up.
I'm in trouble. Like I'm gonna get whipped. Like you get in your room.
Like
You might.
I'm unusable.
I'm taking my belt off. I do this because I love you. And I'm like, what? Why do we have to have this talk outside?
See, this is the thing.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
I don't know if it's a condition.
You suggest something. You suggest that I'm gonna whip you, and then it's like
before he can respond to it.
you explore what that would be like. Would I tell you while I was whipping you? What
Most
I would
amazingly,
say,
without taking a breath.
what
That's
I
what
would
makes it.
say.
That's what makes it almost a magic trick.
Are you just sad that I'm not letting you?
I think it's hilarious,
and
but for
are
the
you
purpose,
are you just sad I'm not
Of
letting
a
you add into
podcast.
my jokes? Like, is that I'm not letting you cut in and like give your 2
That's
cents
part
a
of
bit?
it. I know you're
I
not
know.
asking me.
I know you guys
No,
want to
no.
be
The
on this
problem is
pleasure town of my joke telling, but
that you sometimes we're mid sentence and you do it, and then it goes on for so long as you
I don't
get
think you can
deeper.
handle what my
But listen,
brain
See,
processes.
this is exactly
you are
it.
proving his point, and I think you want to. So good job.
Like if I start a sentence, kind of want to finish it.
I don't let you sometimes because I know it's gonna be bad. I'm saving you. To be honest with you,
Save it, yes.
I'm saving you. Sometimes I look at you, you
So
don't
you
know
could
where to
know-
go. You're like, I want to do shout outs to dear people. I'm like, that's cool.
To who? Deer
To
people?
dear people, that's what I heard too.
I
Dear
I
people?
have problems saying beer. I'll be like, give me a beer. And they're like, what you want, like a black or brown? I'm like, I want
thought
a
you were gonna
fucking
say like a
beer,
bull or an
man.
elk.
I have
me
a
a
speech
deer.
impediment slightly. Thanks for bringing that up. I had to go to special classes when I was young.
So
Hey,
did
so-
PJ.
so did I.
I wet the bed too. You want to bring that up?
See,
I didn't do that.
any other
Until
guest would
I
be
was,
like,
like,
"Oh,
3, and then I
PJ, you also
stopped."
had a speech impediment."
Oh
this
man.
guy, no, he's fucking on to his next bit.
Dude, I just
I
continue.
love it.
You
I
don't know
love
where I'm
it.
gonna go. I'm sorry if I'm taking too much of the mic time, but I'm not on this much. You guys are on it way too much.
It's
So-
our fucking show.
I know, and I'm proud you guys have this because I am feeling the pleasure of coming on and telling jokes. This fills my heart with so much joy
The
and
pleasure
happiness.
is ours.
and as well as should
Obviously.
be. As well as should be, because I'm just the bee's knees. People are going to talk about their
Says
water
you.
cooler talk, like
You're not that good.
Do you guys want to take a break?
Yeah.
For Yakima.
Tranquilize Gabe?
Yeah.
for Yakima.
For Yakima,
I'd take a
we
break for
should take a
myself
break.
too.
Hit him in the head with a board. Give him a slight concussion.
I think we're joking, so he won't see it coming.
I said no camels. That's 5 camels.
Blood Brotherhood.
We don't do welcome backs. I hear you have some Nico stories. Nico, we have not heard nearly enough from you tonight.
I
Speak
haven't
up.
spoken nearly enough.
My ears are burning.
I was promised a story.
PJ has
two.
to start it up, actually.
I hate to make this so matter of fact.
Yeah, it really started with a bang. The clunk.
Yeah, more a clunk than a bang.
Wow.
So Nico's dad is on Facebook and thinks my comments are gross. And
Yeah, I think we've talked about that when Nico was on last time.
Yeah.
he monitors
we
what
talked
Nick
about it
says.
before.
But he posted something on Nico's Facebook wall about, like, for all the ladies who are friends with Nico, become my friend. I'll tell you embarrassing stories about him.
He's got pictures, isn't he?
He's gone
He
so far as
actually
to say
has.
he's going to put up
He-
pictures.
No, he has put up pictures just recently.
Really? I got a friend request your dad.
So
Yeah,
so what he
off
did
mic,
is
what's his name? Because I got to see these pictures.
no, it's that's funny. He invited all the girls, like PJ said. He said, "Attention, all Nico followers." In parentheses, the ladies.
Even before I had the internet, I was a Nico follower.
And he was like,
That's called a stalker.
so yeah, he invited all the girls that were friends of mine on Facebook to be his friend, and he went
Strictly females?
he went
he
from
asked for the girls.
Okay. So let's get back to it. So he had 12 friends, and within 48 hours, he had 91 friends.
How many
And
Facebook friends do you have, if you don't mind my asking?
it's growing crazily all the time, but it's not much. It's at like 417.
Really?
Like
And,
417 or 418.
Do you have one of those personal policies? Only people that you actually know actually have met?
Nah. Yes and no. If I know him, if I know who it is, and I'll usually add him.
Friend of a friend type thing?
Yeah.
How many
yeah.
strippers do you have on your page?
13, but only the ones I paid. So
Word.
yeah, the free
Dude,
ones.
straight, dude.
And they're just fan pages, too. It's not like...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, he puts this post on Nico's wall. Nick was at my house for what we call Lost Night, but really has turned into like American Idol Night.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about
And
that.
then we
It's truly
watched
become
What are you
Lost
rooting
a-
for?
after.
Just kidding, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
No, like I've, obviously American Idol's been out for a while. I've never followed it. I always see like the end of the season, but I would always go for Lost over to PJ's house, and we would try and watch the Lost episode, but we would always watch American Idol first
And that's like a 2-hour block.
from the
Like
beginning
Wednesday,
of the
isn't it?
series or season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The way PJ described it when he told me earlier was Lost is your guys' dessert after
Yeah,
2
it
hours
really
of fucking
is.
American Idol.
Yeah.
We've gotten better about fast forwarding through.
Yeah,
some
like,
crap.
through criticisms and stuff. Plus, it's like when we're trying to get Sophie to go to bed, and so we can have peace when we watch Lost.
Yeah.
You get
'cause you
so
gotta
pissed off
concentrate.
Clay Aiken didn't win and shit.
Yeah, I liked Clay, and he had that
Yeah.
one song that I loved.
I wish he was the fly on my wall.
When
That's
PJ says
so
he
what?
loved this
You're
song,
so gay.
he had a whole routine. He would lip sync and do a dance
I would dance
Timed
out the video.
to the chorus.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
So anyway, so Nico's over there. His dad sent him a text, said, "Look on your Facebook page." Nick does that.
Thank you. Okay, so he sends me a
Wow.
text and he says, so,
No, I was telling it boring. You go ahead.
You actually, you
Yeah.
reminded me. Continue on.
No.
I
I'm
want to
just
cut
kidding.
you off.
No,
No,
I'm
it's your
just
turn.
kidding. It's your
Nick,
story.
it's your story, and spice it up a little. This guy over here.
Well, no, yeah, basically.
Stop
yeah.
talking over me, guys. It's horrible that you guys
Shut
are
the
just
fuck
talking
up.
over me.
You're doing good. Go on, Nick.
He called and he was like, or he texted and he was like, look at your Facebook page. And I look and he was like, hey, ladies, join my page. And I see
First
it.
of all, the fact that he calls you and is like, "Hey, look at my."
No,
Facebook
no.
page."
He texted, but what the hell's the difference
Yeah.
nowadays? Same thing. He contacted me. And so I see it. I'm like, ha, 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 but I can delete it. So I delete it. And so I text him back, and I'm like, yeah, that was pretty funny, but I deleted it. And then he immediately calls, and he was like, that was chicken shit. Why did you delete that? You know, and I was like,
Isn't your dad offended by your swearing on Facebook? He called you a chicken shit.
Yeah, but it wasn't to the world.
Yeah, he curses just to that.
I see.
By the way, his dad's on speakerphone this whole time.
Okay,
so I'm hearing everything.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
I was talking to him, but he started in with that. He chimed in with like, "Man, you chicken shit," and I was like, "Really?" And so I popped it into speakerphone so PJ could hear. It's like, "This is chicken shit to do."
And what was your motivation for taking it off? Like you were really worried that he'd start exposing some shit?
No, I knew that he would do something else, you know, just as crazy, if not crazier, and just to one up him, you know.
So you tell your dad that there's a way he asks if there's a way to undelete it.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah. So Nico is telling him, go into his dad's saying, like, I see preferences, security.
Oh, I'm
options.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
again.
go ahead.
You help remind me. So I was like, yeah, I called him, or he called me, or I called him. I don't know, but I was like, yeah, you know, that was pretty funny that you put, you know, hey girls, come to be my friend, but I deleted it. And I go, well, I can undelete it if you want. And he's like, could you? And I was like, yeah, I'll undelete it. And I was like,
Why does
actually,
he care this much?
No,
I gotta meet your dad.
no, he was just So I go, well, actually, you can undelete it yourself. Anything I delete that you put, you can undelete in your Facebook page. And he's like, you can? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, just go into your preferences. And he's like, hold on. Now you see your preferences, see my profile? And he said, yeah. And, all right. When you get into my profile, now just hit F5. Which PJ told me to say this whole time.
Because the whole time his dad's like, where do I go? What do I do? And Nick's just laughing so hard.
I'm dying.
Are you fucking with me?
I'm just dying where he's asking me what to do, and I'm like, go to user profiles. And PJ chimes in, tell him to hit F5. And once PJ said that, I just lost it. I couldn't even talk to him.
Go to the toolbar, type in RedTube.
That was a good story.
So your dad's not totally ignorant to the internet then, but he
No.
fell for that?
Well, yeah, that's what happened. It's because I was like, I'm like, hit F5. And once I had said that, I would die. I just died laughing. I'd pull the mic away from me for like 15 seconds, or, you know, the phone. But,
Coincidentally, you did pull the mic away for about 15 seconds.
yeah. And so I was that. He was like, so what do I do? Are you fucking with me? Because it would be silent for 15 seconds, and I would try and talk to him.
Again, your dad's sailor talk doesn't impress me.
Yeah.
I'm taking my friend request back. Can I do that? F5, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he finally figured out that we were messing with him.
I was trying to remember what button you pushed to close out of the whole thing. Like, isn't that F9 or F5 or something? That's
What's
what I
that,
was trying to
Gabe?
get him to do.
F5 was like a start, because he was saying, yeah, I see it. He was like, programs, accessories, you know.
Yeah.
He was like, but he sincerely asked me the next day, he was like, so what happens if I push F5? It's like nothing. I go, here, just try it. I was like, no, get on here. And I was pointing it to him this time.
I think
Laughed
Gabe's
again.
listening to his iPod.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say we need more Gabe.
Yeah.
What happened to you? He is listening to his iPod.
I can't help it. I got the feeling to listen to some Lil Wayne, yo. Go until I
All right.
got the
Let's
stopping.
do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't rap like Lil Wayne, but he's pimp, dude. Call me on my sidekick. I'm like, word, just do it. I don't have a sidekick, but
Here's my go-to. Gabe, what's the last movie you saw in the theater?
that would be.
Was it Avatar when he got hushed?
Shh.
Can I hear this story?
No, I don't even remember that.
You don't remember being hushed in Avatar? Do you remember him being hushed?
I
in
remember.
Did you guys all
It
see
was-
it together?
It was It was
Oh,
I
okay.
like
wasn't
during.
with you guys when you
Yeah.
went to Avatar.
Yeah, we
No.
remember we had to sit in the very front row.
Oh yeah.
You
we
got
did.
hushed like during the
Yeah,
second.
that's how
trailer.
we
Oh, you talked during the trailers?
It was like the second trailer, and you got
No, you can't talk during the trailers, dude. Seriously.
Well, he
Did I
talked
talk?
through the movie too. It wasn't exclusive. To
Wow, I could not go to a movie with you.
I
The
remember
not
talking.
throughout the whole thing, but you had some comments.
Oh, I had comments to James Cameron, all right.
I know, but save it for DVD.
Boy, did
dude.
I.
You always want to go after the big guy. It's
Hey,
like
I can't
fuck
help
J.J.
it. No,
Abrams.
if I hang out with them. It's not like I don't know them. We go golfing all the time in fucking Cabo San Lucas.
Is Jim
You think
Cameron a dick?
podcasts
No,
like
it's
that.
me, Steven, Jim, and
going to a
fucking
movie.
George. I mean, I can't help it if you guys fucking don't. You know, I get swag. If anybody gets swag, I'm fucking the swag master.
I didn't know you knew
Foursome.
George Hamilton.
I'm a
right?
swag hag. And if you hang out with George, Jim,
So,
and you get it, dude. Yeah, they made E.T. lovable
Dude.
fucking movies. You know,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was the one that shushed you at Avatar, and I'm shushing you again now. What was the line? Do you remember what you? Or it was just the fact that he was talking nonstop.
Yeah.
what you want to know? What last movie I went to?
Yeah.
I
Remember,
did go
you
watch
you
Alice in Wonderland
acknowledged.
3D.
I just
Wait.
remembered.
Hold on. Sorry, PJ.
I just remembered that you acknowledged that you got shushed when we were there. You said, "Did I just get shushed?"
I probably did, dude. That's a.
was
I
loud,
don't even
too.
remember,
It
but
was
I'm glad you
loud,
brought it.
that's
I
right.
probably would. I call that shit out. I don't hush me. It's probably at the end of trailers I don't
It
like.
was
I'm like,
kinda
that sounds
baller.
good. And I give a
was
thumbs down, and like everyone's
Yeah.
like, shh.
You can give a thumbs down silently. Then
No, it's
those
not
around
funny
us know.
unless you trick people. You're like, you give them a thumbs up. You're like, that looks good, and you're like, right when they're like, what? And you're like, and then they're like, oh, really? And you're like, I was thinking
1994
the same
movie.
thing. Good job. I was like, cheers.
You still
Oi!
didn't answer my question. Let's
Yeah.
move on to Nico. What's the last movie you saw?
In the theater or just in general?
Let's go in general.
Well, in general, it would be The Tall Hot Blonde.
Oh yeah, which
Yeah.
we may have mentioned in a previous or upcoming podcast.
Yeah.
I really got to see that.
It's
I changed my mind. What's the last movie you saw in the theater? Alice in Wonderland,
Probably.
or as I like to call it,
No, actually,
that was for
I
you,
saw,
Gabe. Thumbs down.
I saw
All right.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, what'd you
Yeah,
think?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
More
my
than I
excitement
thought
gave
I
away
would.
what I thought, but yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah.
It's
I
getting a
had
lot of
no
shit.
faith in it. I thought it was going to be a horrible comedy. and
Because
it made
I
me
liked
laugh.
it.
Is
Yeah.
that why?
Yeah, well,
That
yeah,
was the
that was
tip
part
off.
of it. Yeah, me and PJ don't agree on movies, but apparently
Really?
he doesn't agree with
Because
my.
you seem to share interest in great TV shows like American Idol and.
We get along with a lot of stuff, but there's so many movies that I think are good. It's like that movie was crap.
Okay, again with the vocabulary, American Idol and great show should never be in the same sentence.
I don't think that has anything to do with vocabulary.
Ratings, if you're high in the ratings, doesn't mean you're a good show.
I agree.
Okay,
That's true.
I'll stop talking.
No, please. Yes.
I was just gonna say the ratings are pretty low. Their average ratings are pretty low this year.
Ellen's
compared
not
to
bringing
They
it?
got
previous
off the
years.
drunk person. Of course, they're fucking.
Ellen's terrible. We fast forward through. I point to Nico because we're American Idol buddies.
You guys, the more you talk about American Idol, the more gayer I think you guys are. Like,
Correct me if I'm
like-
wrong, though, PJ. Aren't you? Haven't you told me at least? Maybe not the show. Ellen DeGeneres, not that bad, right? Like you like your daytime show?
No, I don't think I ever said that.
I think you did. I'm sorry that I.
I think you
mentioned
do
on mic.
too.
I don't know. She
I'm just saying.
seems semi-delightful. She's terrible on American Idol. She,
You were gonna say semi-delightful, though, right?
as a person, like as a whole,
Yeah,
Ellen
she likes to
DeGeneres-
dance.
Her sitcom was lighthearted until they tackled that gay issue. And
Yeah.
Why are you trying? Or I'm sorry, but then why are you making a Bejeweled I Heart?
because I do heart Ellen.
Yeah.
I just don't think she's the right fit for American Idol. I'm gonna be sitting behind one of the people for every time you watch American Idol, they always like cut to really lamely someone in the audience who's on a Fox show.
Yeah, I've heard that they do.
And
that.
it's like when they come back from commercial, and the last commercial was for that show. So it's like Jane Lynch from Glee, Shy McBride from Human Target, which I watch.
Ooh.
And then last night it was so funny because he's like, David Boreanaz and whoever Deschanel from Bones are sitting here, and they're like right in the front row, and they look.
I think
so
that is her
uncomfortable.
name, whoever Deschanel.
And he's like, yeah, he's like, you guys' new season premieres this Thursday, right? And it's really awkward.
I was like, who is that?
Yeah.
He's
PJ's
like,
like,
"That's-
just someone else from a Fox show.
That's what my agent told me when he told me to come here and be on this stupid show, Ellen. He forced me. He twisted my arm. He gave me 2 roofies and kicked me in the limo and said, "Just sit in the front row. After it's done, I know we're gonna get you a back massage and a steak dinner."
Yeah. that is true. It's
I like Bones though. Bones is a good show.
It's got to be some weird.
Is it? Could it be?
It was a good
Listen,
song.
Are you
I'm gonna-
doing a
I'm gonna
character?
say something insightful.
Okay.
Here. It does have to be like some part of their some weird part of their contract. What's wrong, Gabe?
I'm holding my tongue so much. You
Okay.
guys don't even
You don't
fucking
think
know.
they're just there for the thrill of it?
No,
Come on.
no. Not, it's Fox people. They do a close up. David Boreanaz and whoever looked very uncomfortable. It's got to be in their contract. It's just one of the many weird things that comes with being an actor. Gabe is imitating my.
You know what's funny is
my
okay.
slanty
I
eyes.
think I see, but no, I didn't see. But
We're talking about PJ Slanty Eyes?
I just chimed in without saying a goddamn word. Anyway, I was like, I think I see, but I don't see. No, we put up this Last Supper clock right in front of our thing for some weird reason, right? Gabe came in and he was like, hey, I found something.
Okay, first of all, let's get the story straight. I went in to go use your restroom, and I was taking a pee, and I looked
And
down,
snorting a
and
line,
Jesus
obviously.
was looking up at you.
Percocet line.
was looking up at me with his eyes like, this is the table. This is our last. We need to enjoy this supper together.
And
This is our
also,
last.
straight from the scriptures. I love it.
and he's
Last.
telling you the time. It's
If
it's
you
great.
want me to go biblical
no,
on
he
you, I will
actually
go
got the
biblical.
joke. That's great. I'm gonna hang that above the toilet.
No, don't. I mean, like, I love it. I love it. But it was like when he was looking up at me, it was a weird look because I only like women looking up at me, not Jesus, you know. Especially when I'm doing things downtown,
Like peeing.
like peeing or just touching myself in general. I was like,
gotta
you
touch
do that
yourself
over
to
the
pee.
toilet. You do have an area to aim for.
So you wash your hands before you drag this
I
clock
thought
out
we
here,
talked
right?
about jerking off and like
that
restrooms.
toilet bowl is her eye.
Whatever.
Yeah, we
Uh,
usually save the jerk off talk till the end.
But I do like the Jesus clock. It's classy. It's on a piece of log, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
For the people that can't like
Yeah.
really
I'll
absorb
take it.
the glory with your eyeballs.
We'll get a picture.
Yeah,
I'll take
and
a
Nico
picture.
took the time to like
The clock
hammer
doesn't
it
work,
up
though.
there.
The clock
So
doesn't
now
work.
it's a
It's just more of
centerpiece
a
for the show.
decorative feature.
I forgot
now.
about it, so I looked up and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a
looks heavy.
centerpiece for the show.
Are
And you
sure
said that
we'll-
was
can
your,
we mount
uh,
it right on the wall.
Gabe, let's not talk over each other.
Okay.
That's not, guys. You remember that, okay? When I'm talking, don't talk over me, okay?
But that
There's 4 microphones in this room.
I
buddy.
know, and you want me to hold them all while I talk?
that was
Here's an idea. Let's unplug
Are you up
this.
for a press conference after this?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Do you want to try to grill me? You want to try to fucking roast me or something?
Yeah, it'll be like the end of Man versus Food. We'll sit you down.
It
and
will
go,
be. You'll be the food, and I'll be the man. I'll just gobble you up. And
Yep.
that's shouldn't say that because you guys been sounding gay earlier, and I don't want you to get any wrong, suggestions.
PJ,
I only
I
love
feel-
the JJ.
I feel like
We're
you had a
ready.
little more to say on Man versus Food.
When I say gobble you up, I know he's a great. I love that show.
I was
too.
looking at PJ.
Man,
no,
tell
that
me,
covered
tell
it.
me.
No, of course that's
Tell
it.
me when he ate all those oysters, you're like, man, he must be really turned on. That's all I think about.
Let's just fade out on Gabe. That'll be the end of the episode, but like 5 minutes from now. Keep going.
We'll be able to fade out again.
I can't.
Don't
You
worry
keep
about that.
glaring at me with those almond eyes,
I'm not
man.
leering at you
You're
anymore.
a glarer. You have a glisten glare.
Let's just try to watch the talking over people.
That's what I've been saying to you this whole fucking time.
So you just want no one else to talk.
Exactly. That's why I said, do you want to give me all your microphones? Because then it'll be like maximum.
Overdrive.
Exactly. I haven't been talking that much. I've barely been talking the second half.
Oh,
That's
wow,
true.
really?
So
Yeah, that
we'll
last
play
2
it
minutes
back
just
and
felt
listen
like
to
20.
it, and then you can fuck off, and then we'll have a howdy doody of a time. We'll do the shindig, get some cowboy boots on, play some Garth Brooks.
chapter 8.
When the thunder rolls in this piece, the lightning strikes, bitch. But if you and your gay buddy over here pull out some like
Nico.
Chris Gaines shit or whatever it is, our alter ego, I don't roll that way,
Is
son.
that the second time I've heard Chris Gaines mentioned tonight?
No,
I
that
don't
was-
even feel like the
Who
first
is
time was
Chris
you, or
Gaines?
was it?
It was.
Oh, it was.
It was a bad reference.
You don't remember
Brooks'
Garth Brooks' alter ego?
Yeah, Chris Gaines.
He had the long hair. He did a SNL piece,
Wow.
I'm sure.
That's how deep your jokes go.
Isn't it
good.
My
amazing?
jokes are layered.
They are.
Mid '90s
It's-
SNL humor.
It's like a.
It's like a Burger Ranch's version of the swirl cone made by Dairy
It's
Queen.
like a Taco Bell
It's
version, like a
I bought the cheap freezer model.
89-cent burrito. layered.
It's a
Better than that, they have a 79-cent burrito.
Word,
I
that's
go in
what
there
mine
with
is.
$4 in pennies, and I'm fucking set for the night. I live next to one
You
now.
do sound homeless.
Taco Bell is my
I
neighbor.
need swag and pennies so I can get a free T-shirt and get some fucking Taco Bell. They lowered it 10 cents. It's only 79.
What's funny is
It
I
blew
feel
my
like
mind. I got an extra one. I
I'm
scrounged
living the
for
life, Gabe. I'm
getting
living the life.
HJs. It was horrible.
HJ's and Howdy Doody. This guy's got a...
Jimmy Joke,
That sounds
say
like a hell of a time right there,
punchline.
dude. Give me a puppet and an HJ. I'm golden. Dude, I'm like multitasking, motherfucker. I'm listening to music right now. I'm jamming out the Daft Punk. Gotta love it, man.
All right.
That's cool. No, seriously.
I love you, Gabe.
Cool.
You guys are fucking haters, dude. Why are you all looking at me like
I'm
I fucking
hating.
ruined the mic session?
I'm
or
hating. Yeah. This is me hating. It's not even me. I was just joking.
I mean,
that was
I can
like
only
my
take it
mean
so many
voice. This
times
is my
I sit
real
here,
hate
and every
voice.
time I talk or even go
What?
talk for a minute or two, I knew I went off.
Oh, if it was just a minute or two.
Okay.
Seriously.
But when I get shush, you be quiet. You're too loud.
You don't care if it happens at the theater. What do
I'll
you
bet
care
he's
about?
texting and listening to Daft
Did I
Punk.
just got fucking shush? Fuck you, bitch. I fucking threw my mini popcorn at her. They wouldn't even let me have butter on that motherfucker. There's a mini that's like, we don't put butter on minis. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna throw this shit at somebody then.
They don't
If I
put
recall,
butter on minis?
If I recall, Gabe got 2 hot dogs from concession.
Fucking word, dude. I was stoned. You know what you put hot? You want to know the best condiment topping at the Mercy Theaters for a hot dog?
Another hot
Okay.
dog.
That gets a pound because
Another
first of
hot
all,
dog is the
that was the funniest
episode
thing Nick
title.
O said tonight.
I
Another
was-
hot dog, and then on top of it you put
Jalapenos.
mustard,
Jalapenos.
mayonnaise, and jalapenos.
Yeah, man.
y'all.
Gross, Gabe.
No, it sounds
No.
gross.
Damn.
No, it doesn't sound gross.
It's fucking the bomb.
I'll
dude.
eat your cock right now if you put a jalapeno on it.
Dude, now it's the trifecta of gayness. I'm surrounded by gayness.
See, he doesn't even acknowledge when
No
somebody else
trifecta
says
there.
something. That's your problem. You don't give people a chance.
I don't get their.
You're
I don't
not
give
a yes
their,
and
their
guy.
dues. I'm
You're
sorry.
not a yes and guy. You're a yes and me guy. That's what you are.
I have multi.
No,
That's what
guys.
you
I
are.
have 3 people talking in my head right now.
Yeah.
I have 3 people talking around me, so there's 6 people. Do the math, boys.
I just did it. This episode's over.